Hello my friends, how is everyone doing today? Welcome to my channel. It's Saturday and it's a 3-day weekend, for me anyway. I hope it is for you too. Yes, I'm super excited. I'm doing this video on Friday afternoon because my boss let us go home early at 12:30, and this is my new job that I started last August, so I'm super excited that he lets us go home. He did that another, what was the last 3-day holiday? I don't remember, but he let us off at half a day, the day before the 3-day weekend. And he doesn't have to do that. So, but now, one perk of my new job is we have summer hours. So we still get paid, of course, our full time and everything. But I mean, it's not a big deal, but it is a big deal to me because I've never had it before, anything like this before. And we get off half a day each Friday all through the summer. Every Friday. It's like so amazing to me because it's so much time. You hear me say it once in a while. I just need time to do this. I just need a little more time. So here's my time. I'm so excited. So I'm doing this video during my time. My new time that I get for the summer. It's just till Labor Day. It's Memorial Day till Labor Day. We get half a day on Friday off. So yes, I am planning on taking that. I'm not staying there and doing any extra work. So yeah, and so yeah. Anyway, super excited. So I wanted to update you on some things that I have listed in my shop. I have a recipe book, recipe themed bundle, junk journal bundle, I'll call it, to show you in just a second. I just want to show you some quick things first. So when you see this video, I'm going to list these two things as a little bundle. They were listed in my Etsy shop separately, but I'm going to put them in my new shop, my eBay shop, which is called Sheree Shop, together. This is a little trip diary. It came, I think this is its original box. It didn't have the lid. I just got the box and this. It's red. It's kind of, I don't know what it's made out of. It's kind of like thick cardstock, but it's got an imprint here, like around the edges. It's got the metal coil binding. This is gold trip diary. Here's the back. And it was never used. It's, vintage, of course, but it was never used. And so it's been around, but it's got a little wear here. If somebody gets this, they want to try to wash this. I'm not going to do anything to it. I don't want to damage it or anything, but if you want to wipe it down with a wet wipe, baby wipe, whatever, or something, you can go right ahead. But see, it was never used. Let me make sure I'm telling you the truth because I haven't looked at it in a while. Okay. Yeah, I said that because I was kind of like getting a memory back as I was saying that. So there is a little writing in here, right here. Very interesting writing, by the way. So if you wanted to take these pages out, these would be great for backgrounds because this is very interesting cursive writing here and here. And then let's see if there's any more. I think there's one more somewhere in here. Let me see if I can find it. I think I just saw it. Did you see it? Is it in the back? I think I saw it somewhere when I was just flipped by there. Yeah, now I remember I describing this before when I listed it in my, here it is, in my Etsy shop. So yeah, if you don't know, I have a new shop. Okay, so this is a little writing here too. Let's see, it looks like, okay, it's a phone number with a name, Golden something or other. And there's a phone number, 1-800-423-0800. So interesting. Maybe you should call that number and see what it is. It's probably disconnected. But anyway, and here's the back of it. A little bit different pages in the back. Oh, here's some more writing. Names and addresses. Oh, isn't that cool? Yeah, I would totally use that for ephemera if I were going to. Or if you want to keep this intact, here's a name right here. But I would just glue something, say you want to put some pictures in here. Just put it right over here. Use this as your background. I love doing stuff like that. I love writing and book text, as backgrounds. It just makes a really cool background. So peeking out over the edges. So that is going to be my shop along with this in one bundle. This does have its original box and lid. This is Mom's Brag book by C.R. Gibson. 3 1/3 by 3 1/3. So it's a little kind of mini photo album. I think they're is even a date in here somewhere. I'm kind of trying to remember that too. Kind of thought there was a date in here. Maybe it was, I had 2 of these and the other one sold. So I still have this one. Maybe the other one had a date. There's a little bit of writing here, but not sure if there's a date here. I can't really see it in this light in my craft room right now. But these are little photo sleeves. But you can put anything in here, you know. Your little ephemera, tickets, you know, things you want to keep. It does have an opening on the bottom and the top. If you were going to put some ephemera in there, or even a picture, you might want to close up the bottom. But, or maybe you want to take this apart and make this into a little journal. So yeah, just use your imagination, do what you want, right? So those 2 things are going to be together as a little bundle in my shop. Oh, my freebies have already gone. The last 5 freebies that I showed you just a couple days ago, they are gone. So I wanted to show you the next bunch. I'm going to have this little pin. I think everybody really liked the little pins that there were metal like retro pins that I had in my last couple of freebies ago that I showed you probably about a week ago. Anyway, those are gone too. But people liked them, so I had this little pin in my Etsy shop and it never sold. Don't know why. It's very vintage and it's very pretty. It's got all of its stones. It's like a pink rhinestone, and they're different shades of pink. Kind of a darker and a lighter, and it's a gold tone metal. And it's all together. Nothing's wrong with it. There's the pin on the back. I bought this myself. This is from my personal collection. The other pins I bought recently at a thrift store. This I bought at a thrift store or an antique store and a long time ago. So it was vintage when I bought it, and then I probably had it for over 20 years. So I don't know how old it is, but it's old. It doesn't look that, maybe it doesn't look old to you, but it is. So that's the first, probably like with the first next order after this video, that will go with it, and as long as it's a junk journaling crafty person. And then these will be the next. So I'm going to put like 3 of these in each order after that until these are gone. 1, 2, and I've got the little tags here. There's some foxes in here, and I think there's a heart in here. So yeah, I just made these with some bling and some chalkboard tags. So these are fun, and you can write on these with a chalk marker or anything really, a Sharpie or a white marker, whatever you want. But they're fun, and they all have the little tie closures. Some have the twine, like jute twine, and some have the string, the natural string. So those are my next freebies with orders. And I already listed this. This is a lot that I listed of 4 comic books. They're 4 different Star Wars comic books. I had them all listed in my shop, in my Etsy shop. And since I'm transferring things over, I have cut up some and used them for my own crafting. But they are fun, and pretty soon I'm going to do a video where I'm going to make some comic book tags. I have made journals out of comic books. I thought they were a lot of fun, and I thought they were really cool. So you can use these to make a journal. You can use them for any type of craft, like tags or ephemera, cutting up the little pieces, and making tags. Or you can just keep them as you're in your comic book collection. Or what was the other thing I was going to say? Oh, I made a card for my daughter-in-law because she's a police officer, and there was one with a couple of police cars in it, and so I made her Mother's Day card out of that, some pieces from that comic book. So just use your imagination. You're going to do whatever you want with if you get these. But there's 4. They're all different. I didn't show you, did I? They're all different. They're all new. I bought them new, and I've had them for, I don't know if I've had them 3 years, but the dates are in here. Like one's 2018. There's a couple that are 2018 and like that. So they have their copyright dates in there. Anyway, there's this one, and they all have their little, I know this means something. I'm not a comic book expert, but this means something, the number up here. And who it's made by. This is Disney. It says Disney down here. Here's the back. I'll just show you them real quick. Here's the number. I don't know. I think they're cool. This one says Disney. I mean, I don't know if they're all Disney or what, but this one does say Disney down here. And here's the back advertisement for My Little Pony. And this one says Disney too. They're probably all Disney. I don't know. Here's the number on this one. The issue number, whatever that is, IDW3. They all say IDW3. So maybe, I know, oh, this one says IDW2. Yeah, I noticed when I was looking on eBay, when I was listing these, they say lot 1 through 4 or something like that, like certain numbers and they're together in a series or whatever. I don't know anything about that. So they are what they are. So if you would like to get those, they're in my shop. Let's see, what else do I have to show you? Oh, I showed you this journal here yesterday. This is available. This one here. So this is in my shop. You've seen it a couple times. So that still, I'm just have it sitting here. Gotta put it in the other room in my storage area, my journal storage area. And this one, I wanted to remind you that this one is, I think I have 2 journals in there right now. So I was going to remind you that this one is in there. It's a glue book journal or junk journal made from this really cool retro looking, it's an educational book. And I have this funky fabric on here. I think it's really cool. And it comes with this beautiful beaded tassel and lots of pages to do whatever you want in here. 3 signatures and all that. Lots of goodies in the pockets inside. And then it comes with a generous packet of goodies too for lots of fun in this one. So that one is in my shop too. 2 journals in there. So just a reminder on that. I think that's everything except, oh yeah, I don't know if I showed these on my other channel. I don't know if I showed them over here on this channel. So just, if I did, sorry. If I didn't, here you go. Like I'm showing them now, but I don't want to get them tangled up. So I've got some bead dangles that I made, or bead tassels. Let me see. Okay, there we go. So they are different. These are 2 smaller ones, and see, these are only $5 each. These little ones, if you want a little one. These have butterflies on them, and all the kind of pretty, some glass beads, some, trying to see if these are all glass. And, there might be some plastic ones on there, I'm not sure, but they're all pretty and sparkly and colorful. And they're hanging on a bulb pin on wax cord, so very strong. This one too, butterflies. So 2 little ones, and those are in a listing. One listing should say 2 available, and they're $5. And then this one is, I think these are listed separately. This one's another butterfly one. I love the sparkle, and I love the sound on these. Kind of like just a little, you know, beads kind of clanking together. So there's glass and plastic and butterflies type beads on there. I was just using up beads. And this one too. Those are about the same size, around 8, 9 inches. And then this is a really long one. This one's like 12 inches long, but also butterflies. I had a flower one, but that one's sold. So this is what's in there now. They're all butterflies, and they're all really pretty and shiny and sparkly. And this is a really long, pretty one here. This would look great hanging from your fan or whatever journal. So, okay, let me put those out of the way here. And now I can put those in the other room too, because I showed them to you. I kept forgetting to show them to you. And so the star of the show this week, just kidding. Okay, I wanted to see if it would fit in a flat rate bubble envelope, and it does. These are $8 priority mail. You get them like 2 or 3 days, you know. And so what's in here is a recipe themed junk journal kit. So first of all, I only found one of these one time at a thrift store, only one. And I've been saving it for something special. I decided today was the day I was going to use it. So everything is going to come in this bag and in that envelope, just like this. It's a sturdy, it looks like it was never used, so I don't know where it came from, but as you can see, it says Quaker. It's got different kind of pencils and pens and things, paper clips. Down here it says Quaker, Captain Crunch, Chewy, and Cheetos. Same on both sides, and a nice strong strap here. So you've got a little tote bag here. So let me show you what is in here. This is over 100 pieces. I counted like to 113, and then I had a few more to count. I'm like, whatever, it's over 100 pieces. That's what I'm going to put in the listing. Over 100 piece bundle. Okay, so let me show you what's in here. Try to go quick here for you. This is a canning label. Everything here came from thrift stores. So it's all thrifted. So you're going to be recycling, repurposing, and having fun, knowing that you're helping out the environment, right? So it's the sticker part. You peel this off if you want to use it as a sticker, or you can add glue to it, of course, and peel that off, or leave it on. But anyway, a cute little cardstocky. It's cardstocky right now. I don't know how it feels with the. It's still probably thick with the backing on. This is a coaster with a tomato. I have a few of these, and they're all food related. So I got them at a thrift store. I thought they were cute, and you can use them for pockets or whatever you want in a journal. You could write on the back if you wanted to, and turn it into a tag or a journaling card. So little coaster there. It's thin. It's not too thick. See, it's pretty thin. So it's not bulky or anything. It's just stiff because it's thick cardstock. Okay, so I want to show you this. I put one page in here from, I'll open it up in just a second, but this is what I've been calling, in my Etsy shop, I had this listed as Grandma's Cookbook. And this is Grandma's Cookbook. I found this cookbook at a thrift store. And it's not a cook, I don't think it's really a cookbook. I think it's a photo album. So anyway, I thought some grandma used this for her recipes, and I thought that was very smart of her, but she put them all, this is how it came, with these recipes in the little photo sleeves here. And so I've been selling the pages. You know, I had one page which has six recipes, you know, so 3 on each side. It came with the little divider piece in the middle and everything. And so I was selling them like that. And since I'm transferring everything over, I am just kind of doing things differently. Have a little fun with that. And so I have a page in here, and I'll show you the page I have in here. To mail it, I can just fold it up like this. They fold up like that, nice and small, but unfolded. Here's what it looks like. So you've got a clipping. I'm trying to see if there's 2 in here. Or that, I don't know if it's just folded or there's 2. I think it's just folded, but there's 1, 2. This is a handwritten recipe on an index card, so 3. 4. This looks like a recipe card, you know, from something. You can see it's kind of craft colored with red writing. Hungarian fruit squares. Here's 2 recipes in this one. This orange one that is on some type of, I don't know what, paper, but it's typed. And then here's a clipping for chocolatey chip cookies, it says. And oatmeal carrot cookies right here. Clipping from a newspaper, it looks like. So you've got 7 recipes, and you get this page too. So you can cut those apart, you know. You can cut this apart, and then if you sew, like I've cut them apart and then sewn them back together where I want it together, or you could glue it maybe too. I usually just sew them and then use it as a pocket or something. So lots of options there. And then this is a piece of wallpaper. It's a little sample. And I had it with my recipe stash. I have a few of them. And I thought it looked cute because it's the gingham. And it's already got the pinked edges, so you can make that into a tag or a pocket or whatever. Cut it up. Some recipe cards. So there's 8 of these. I have a lot of these recipe cards in different sizes. So these are the smaller ones. These are, let's see, which one are these? Betty Crocker Recipe Card Library, and these are 1971. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This one doesn't have a picture. It's like it still has recipes on it, but 6, 7, and 8. So 8 of those. And then this is 4, but they're double. So like 1, 2. But I counted it as 1. So, but anyway, 4 of these. So these are really nice to put in a journal because you can just put it in as a page and And there you go. You're ready to go. Or unless you want to make it into a pocket or something. But, or you could even make it into a journal cover. Put pages in there and sew them in. There are holes here where it was in a notebook. I don't have the notebook though, I just have these. And there's 4 of those. And they all have, you know, recipes inside and pictures and things. So those are cool. And then this size here, which is the taller one. So there's 8 of these, and one of these is a divider, divider that goes in this collection. These are also Betty Crocker step-by-step recipes. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is a cool one. 7, and there's a divider page, 8. Now they all have their recipes on the back. Okay, cool. Okay, and I put one of these envelopes in here, and there's lots of stuff in the envelope. There's, I think I counted this envelope and everything in here, and there's 18 pieces just in this part alone. So, I hate to take everything out of here, but I guess I will. There's a little recipe in here, like this little folded thing. Whatever was in here, I left in here. There's this little booklet, food freezing guide. And there's pages, like I guess you got one of these every month and you added it to your collection, like the recipe cards, but these are pages that would go into a recipe book. There probably was a binder that went with these, but I don't have the binder. I just found the envelopes at the thrift store. And the envelope's really cool too to use in a junk journal. Very cool. It's not perfect. These are pretty much perfect. No tears. There's a little fold on this right here, but this has a little tear right here. Right there. So you can easily fix that. Reinforce it or whatever you want to do. Glue it onto, if you want to make it a page, just glue something else onto here. Or another envelope or paper or something, and there you go, it's fixed, and you've got an insert for your signature in your journal. And I'm being careful putting this back in here because I do not want to tear that any further. It just slips right in here. There we go. Alright, I did it. Alright, see, that all came in there. And then I've got a book in here. So you could make a journal out of this book. You could take it's got the metal hinge, coil hinge here. You could take this apart, or you could just take the pages out maybe and use it that way. I don't know. You decide, right? Or maybe you want it as a cookbook. But it's this Campbell's cookbook, Cooking with Soup. So Campbell's. I like Campbell's, and I like this red cover. If you didn't like it, you could cover it up. That would be an option. And then you get all the pages in here, which are nice. Pictures and recipes. These Campbell's are kind of like, not quite as great as Betty Crocker's because they have little pictures in here too, but similar. It reminds me of the Betty Crocker, those little Betty Crocker metal hinged cookbooks. So really nice and sturdy cover there. So here, let's see. So here are some recipe book pages from, but these particular ones here are from a Better Homes and Gardens. So the regular binder, that's what these are from, the Better Homes and Gardens binder cookbook. And there's some pages in here from different cookbooks, like this one's from a little cookbook, and these are all attached here. So I just took out a chunk and put it in here. I think these are the ones I didn't count, really. I got over 100, and I was like, I'm not counting all those pages. So that's why I say over 100 pieces. These are from a little notebook that I found at the thrift store where you kind of keep track of your restaurants that you like, and you kind of rate them like you're being your own critic, and you keep it for your records, I guess, of what, information about restaurants, maybe if you like them or don't like them. So really interesting. So these are cute are fun to put into a journal as a writing space, or you could actually use them for their intended purpose. But I put 4 of those in there. And they have lines on the back too. All different information there about restaurants that you're supposed to fill in. And then this is from another Tall Slim cookbook, and these are really nice. I like the pictures. There's some pictures in here like this, whole page, and then some like this. You got a recipe and a cute picture down here. And yeah, I think that's really cool. I really like these. You could make these into tall tags, or, you know, whatever, to cut them down if you want, or cut them up. Make master boards or whatever. Here's a cool building here. So yeah, that was a cool cookbook that I made. I think I used the cover on this to make a journal. And then these are from a little old recipe book, and they were all pages like this. Let's see, are they all blank on the back? I think they're kind of thick cardstock. They were bound here with plastic coil, and they look like it looks like it's been around for a while. But I liked just the whole look of it here. The old, see, this one's grungy, and there you go. Definitely old and used. Some of it was used more than others, maybe, because these are grungy right here. This is all from the same little cookbook, but these are grungy. Texas sheet cake and banana bread. You know, that was popular. And then here's salad dressing. They probably didn't use that one. And McFadden's favorite salad. So there you go. I think those are fun. And then they're blank on the back, so nice writing space. I put 2 of these in here. Like this reminds me of wrapping paper, and it's a sheet of that, like sandwich paper, whatever, basket paper. And it's the gingham black and white, so like farmhouse vibe there. And then this one too, the red and white gingham. And this could be used in collage, or to make, you know, cover a tag. Use it on a tag, like put it down on cardstock, like file folder, and then use it as a background. Because red and white gingham looks great in a recipe journal, right? It really does. That's what I always like, my gingham paper for the recipe journals. And then this is from another cookbook. These are lined pages. Oh, this was from what was called a recipe journal, like a, you know, commercially made one. So you've got all these nice pages here with lines, and they have nice little borders on them, and little like quotes down here and pictures. So I've got 4 of those. This one has flour and sugar down there. That's got a pie. This has got some spices there, vanilla, baking powder. So cute, right? And then these are from the Betty Crocker, little Betty Crocker book that I was talking about. I had bought one that I think the cover was even destroyed. Like I couldn't even use the cover, but I salvaged the pages, and this is what that's from. So some of these pages might be a little grungy. Most of them are okay though, but I put quite a few. I think maybe 8. We'll see. Let's see. You can cut these up and make tags or whatever. But they've got some cute little pictures on these. See that? That's not perfect. They're not perfect. This one's a little grungy. Not too much. Not too bad. This one's a little bit more grungy. Right here. Kind of got a wear spot there. But the pictures are so cute on them. Look at this little girl. You can cut her out. Chocolate fudge soda. This little boy's making eggnog. This one's a little grungy too. Oh, I like the chickens over here too. Those are cute. And then this one. Paintbrush cookies. And then you've got these little things over here. Little crafty cooking. Oh, this is how to make well, this is a lantern. I made those when I was a kid. These are something you wrap around a cup, it looks like. See this? And then you cut it out and you wrap it around a cup. That's cute. like a paper doll, you know, when you made the strings of paper dolls that you cut, and you just, then you open it up, and yeah, I made those. We all did, right? So, and then here's a couple of, these are from a chicken cookbook. These just have really cute pages. They're kind of, I'm going to describe them as cardstock, but maybe thin cardstock. So they're very strong, and some of them have these cute little chicken pictures. So I thought this was cute, this little cookbook. So 2 of those, and then this is the last of it. And these are some more pretty. They got where the coil was here, and there the color, the overall coloring is pretty. You've got the kind of apricot, letters and decoration here and up here, and then this is kind of brownish text. So really pretty pages there, and they all have nice little. Most of them have nice little. A lot of them have nice little pictures like that. So fun, and so yeah, like I said, over 100 pages that will be in my shop this weekend when you see this video. So thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I've been busy, so getting stuff ready for you. So I hope you enjoyed and that you like it and you'll check it out, and I will see you in my next video. Have a great weekend, and I'll see you then. Have a great day.